Alright, what's going on, you guys? Armooon here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play SYLAS like a master. This is going to be the advanced SYLAS guide. About a month or so ago, we did a beginner's guide, and I thought, why not take it up a notch? This video, I'm going to be talking a lot of specifics, so if you're not looking to really master the guide, if you're not really looking to learn it, this might not be the video for you, because I'm going to be saying a lot of complicated terms. I'm going to be doing things that are pretty extra, like that. Hey guys, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We are super close to 10k subscribers. Without further ado, let's get into the video, and I hope you enjoy it. So you want to make sure that you don't push your lane too hard. Alright, when you're playing SYLAS, especially against this is a pretty common mid matchup, okay? Zed, make sure you take the armor rune, and I'm going to be going over runes once we get the chance, but not right now. So you're going to be farming at a distance. You're going to be farming safely. You should get your W for your second ability. We're running Conqueror in the mid lane. This is almost always going to be with the rune you pick. And with that first wave, you want to wait until all the minions are really low. Your first auto attack, your auto attack is going to do about 85 damage. But the subsequent ones, the ones around you, it's going to do about 25 to the minions around you. So you really want to make sure you time that perfectly. Now for trades, as you can see, this wave is pretty complicated. Looking for the right times to go in. He's level 3 before us. He gets a combo off on us. We wait until we're lower than usual. He's taking a lot of minion damage. We have pots on top of him. And we got Fiddlesticks ganking, but it's really not going to do much for us. And we'll leave it at that. Waves in our favor. We have Corrupting Potions and Biscuits. These are so flippin' detrimental to your laning phase. I mean, it'll help you get through everything. Make sure to secure CS. If you're not confident with your auto attacks, feel free to just do a quick E for that passive auto attack. You're going to be doing extra damage. It's really going to secure it, and I even do it sometimes. So don't be shy doing that. Like that, you're going to need to do it. Get both of those. It looks like they're invading on our friend. Maybe we can go for a double kill here. Now, if we play our cards right, we should be able to. Cancel that. Should be able to live through this. And actually, if we keep fighting, we missed that. Don't go for it. Keep it simple. We have double buffs, but he is a Zed with an I wasn't looking at his electrocute. I wasn't sure what his passive was looking at my health. We really could have threw that, but we came out with it. Okay. I was trying to W to heal. All right, we'll take that. On top of that, you guys might be wondering, okay, time to go Seeker's Arm Guard. No. The better buy for almost all the cases, this is what you're going to want to go. And I'm actually going to wait here because I really like having this. It's extremely clutch. It's extra mana regen. Doran's Ring is going to give you that extra health. It's going to give you that extra AP, extra mana per second. Everything about it is great for its price. Dark Seal is amazing for consumables, and you're running 2. You're running Biscuits and you're running Corrupting Potion. So this is almost a must for you. We have wards. Let's start putting them down. We do have double buffs. Now, this can sometimes make you into your lane. Because you have double buffs, you think, okay, I gotta make a play here. You don't, but you do have an advantage, so try to look for it when you can in a safe manner. A trade like that is good, but constantly watch the map and make sure the jungler is somewhere that you're not in danger of. He's bot lane, so we have pretty good advantage for that. Alrighty. Now, because I have a lot of consumables, because I have a lot of stuff, and because I was basically just constantly measuring in my head, what does he have, what doesn't he have? Well, he used his entire combo on us right there. What that means is that he couldn't do more than that. He hit both his electrocute on us, which is, we were very low. But we were low because he hit his electrocute on us and his passive. Well, after that, he's nothing but his basic auto attacks. He was out of energy, he was out of cooldowns, so it must have looked like a risky play, yes, but he really wasn't once you think of everything and you take it into account. So Zed rushed boots. We won't be able to get boots for a while, so we're going to go back and we're going to get a blasting wand, give us that extra oomph of AP. Now, what I want to talk about also, that's something you may have seen, is that he was under tower and I just W'd him. I just healed off of him. Now, just because, and this is a very beginner SYLAS thing that took me a really long time to get out of the crapper. Just because you use an ability on them does not mean you must auto attack them. You can W them and walk away. A lot of people feel the need, oh, I just W'd them. Let me use my passive stack. I gotta use my passive stack. I gotta use every... No, don't think like that. What you really want to do is just use it to your advantage. And if you're in a lead, don't feel the need to still get Seeker's arm guard. As long as you play smart and you play safe, just because he has attack damage doesn't mean he's going to shred through you. Now we're a level above him. This is almost always a sign to go in. I was looking for a quick W on him, really quick, but we still got the win. Now we're going to make sure once he hits 6 that we're conscious of it. Don't know where Master Yi is. And I'm sure you were playing the smart. Alright. So basically, in that case scenario, we gave him 2 directions. Now you throw one thing to one side completely, and you throw the other to the other side. I know that sounds a little crappy, but what it means is we threw our Q to the way right, while we threw our E to the left. That means he had to make a decision. Either he goes to our Q and dies, or he runs into our E. You want to give the enemy this split decision where they have to decide, do I do this or do I do that? We are levels above them, but this is a little awkward. I wouldn't take a 2v1 right at this case. But as you can see, CSing, you're never really going to be ahead. Almost always, you're going to be behind. But you want to make sure you're in there for the experience. Now, CSing is really hard to do, but experience is something you just have to stand around to do. And this is very odd. I know he's baiting us for Zed, so I'm not going to go in there with 0 vision. I have no trinkets and I have nothing. Zed went bottom. Well, we got Fresh's Flash anyway, so I'm not that upset about anything. Jin looks like he might give a big shutdown. Or he just suicides. Big shutdown. The good thing is it went to Thresh. Now, the lane is in an awkward position, right? Zed's down there. Someone's going to come. We most likely don't have enough time to push it out. So we're just going to keep it at a frozen. This minion's going to die. Every minion that dies is a minion that they could have gotten. And so we're going to get last hit. So we're here for the experience and for the gold. While no one on the enemy team is going to get this cannon minion. That's to our advantage. We don't want them to. Now the wave's going to build up over time, but at least we get something out of it. And like I said, use your passive when you want to secure CS. I mean, you have to do it. But it definitely helps. And it's worth using. You don't want to miss that cannon minion especially. And that's what I do. With these small minions, I'm pretty confident in my ability, but when it's a cannon minion, I almost never want to risk it. Now we gotta remember, he's a Zed. He just has to hit a few combos, he can kill us, no matter how ahead we are. Good trades, though. Now we want to make sure... Ulting in? No, not ulting in? We have Conqueror stacks, but our cooldowns are kind of low. I still think we can look for a kill here. Waiting. Big heal up. Keep going. We got no flash on Thresh. Use your abilities to your advantage. Put the Q down so they're slowed, and then keep going. Want to keep the Conqueror stack constantly up. Even if that means a measly auto attack here and there. Keep it there, no matter what. And we have constant movement speed. We killed Zed. Now that we killed Zed, we want, like I said, the wave is in a good position. We want to push it up as much as possible. We want them to miss just as much as possible. And we're going to go for some plates here. So is our Yasuo. He's going to join us, I guess. We haven't even interacted in any lane. We've stayed mid all game. But while doing this, we have brought Thresh here. We have brought Master Yi here. We've brought pressure all over, and we've stopped all of them. Now, I know how much everyone likes to do for the Magi's Rush, but going Luden's Echo before Magi's is almost always the better idea. The cooldown reduction on Luden's Echo is a must, as well as the amount of mana you get from it. So it's more worth doing this than risking it and getting Magi's, which isn't even that much of a trade-off. You want the mana. AP is not the problem right now. And what you want to rush especially is Sorcerer's Shoes. You want to get those as soon as possible. That extra damage goes a long way. Alrighty. Now we have this lane to our advantage. But at the same time, when you have something to your advantage, when you really have the enemy head over heels, everyone's going to be looking for that bounty for you. Everyone's going to be camping you. So you got to make sure that you have map awareness at all times. Whether it's a ward or whether it's knowing where the enemy is. And we're able to pick that up. We can take Zed's ulti and maybe look for a kill. But I don't have an E to dash in yet. Zed's ulti is not one of the best, but it's okay. We're going to use it to dodge right there. I think it's too late for you. Oh, we didn't get that one. One thing I also like to do is counter jungle. It's a really good way of giving yourself a lead while screwing the enemy jungle. No one has TP, so I'm gonna go top, make sure that the experience and all that stuff doesn't go to waste. I don't want the minions to go to waste. And I might even look for a kill on the Vladimir here, because he's a bit fed. So he knows I'm here. He's going for the plating. Most likely won't be able to get him. But what's important is I pick up the farm. And we can take a plate or two from here. What I want to do is I want to get 2 plates. That way I can get Sorcerer's Shoes and get Magi's, which gives me a huge boost of movement speed, which is something... movement speed is extremely important, to say the least. Alrighty. And the good thing is we don't have to sell anything. Our movement speed is at 431. This doesn't mean we can play hastily. We don't want to lose these stacks, but it definitely gives us an advantage against them. We're going to go back to... well, it looks probably top lane because no one's there. Someone could always rotate to the mid lane because it's really close, but top lane is kind of by itself. We could look for a 2v1 here, actually. Vladimir has phase rush, so he was able to get out of there pretty lickety split. And it looks like our team actually did not get the dragon, and they got it. Fortunate. He's dead with Ignite. Odd pathing. Really odd pathing by him, but we'll take it. Now, if you guys have probably noticed, my attack speed is pretty fast. Uh-oh. That is because I went Legend Alacrity. I've been testing around going Alacrity and going Tenacity a lot. But I just gotta say, attack speed just makes it so much smoother to get combos off. It makes everything so much easier. Where Tenacity doesn't really have as much of a presence. So I totally recommend going that. I will put runes in the description. But that's a quick refresher if you guys would like to see. We are going Conqueror, Presence of Mind, Alacrity, Last Stand, Magical Footwear, and then Biscuit Delivery. +9/+9 and the armor because that's who we're going against, is Zed. One thing I like to do is constantly be ahead, like I said, of CS, of experience. So I like to take Raptors whenever I get the chance, whether it's ours or theirs. But if no one's taking ours, I'll take it. Constantly being gold ahead and things like that. Now, like I said, I'm just looking for any lane to get solo XP off. I don't recommend being much of a teamfight player because SYLAS excels in 1v1s, especially when they're not running anti-heal. Looking for a catch here, and that's what we'll find. We made sure to wait for her to use her ability, her E. That way we don't have to risk our leap, our E, because once she did that, I knew she had nothing else other than flash to escape me, unless I legit just whiffed the E. So hopefully they should be able to kill him there, and we'll continue split push pressure. While having no assists this game, we're truly making the game into our own hands. 11 of 30 kills, and no deaths. We've also been able to get a tower both in the top lane and right here in the bottom lane, making our impact as much as possible. Build-wise, now I got a Fiendish Codex, but I don't like finishing Zhonya's. I feel like finishing Zhonya's is kind of a waste, especially if you're going to carry. This guide is about carrying. It's not about playing SYLAS to your team. Your team is almost never, you know, if you're on a professional team, yeah, maybe the team is good, but in solo queue, you're almost always going to be on the wrong page with your teammates. So you want to focus on yourself, and this is how to solo carry. I feel like solo carrying, if you go the most AP possible, you really have the best chance of winning if you take the game into your own hands. So I think going a Rabadon's Death Cap Rush is the best solution. And so I only get a Fiendish Codex because of the cooldown reduction, which is extremely necessary for SYLAS. He's all about cooldown reduction. It's like getting an Oblivion Orb, but not finishing it into Morello. You're getting the Oblivion Orb for the extra magic penetration, but you don't finish it. That's exactly how you should think of the Fiendish Codex. With this kind of movement speed, we can roam around, look for an ulti, get closer so we can hit that, take the kill. 25 stacks, 13 and 0. We cannot exactly get our Rabadon's Death Cap yet. And I'm going to wait until I have enough gold to at least sell our Doran's Ring so we can get it. But at this point, we're so close that it'd be kind of stupid to go back for it and then recall like 2 later. Now, this doesn't mean I have to get a kill. I'm basically just gonna look around for farm, for camps, because I don't. This is a big power up, so I don't want to risk giving my bounty away for this big power up. I'd rather just play the game slow. There's no rush, especially when you want the win. So we're gonna take this. 300 off. Let's go bottom lane and take that wave. Their Vlad is pretty fed. They have a big fight going top lane. So I'm going to continue pushing bot lane. And we have a good 40% cooldown reduction with the red buff, or blue buff, I'm sorry. So this should be pretty fast for getting this, but I'm not sure if we're going to get it. And constantly use your passive. Yes, your passive works on the towers. I know a lot of people don't know that. It's like second nature to me, but it does. And so use it as much as you can. We have red, blue buff, so we're not very conscious about it. And while the team was fighting an unnecessary fight and lost it, I took an inhib. That way we somewhat come out on top of this, and now I can go back and get a Rabadon's death cap while being very high levels compared to everyone else. Alrighty, now at this point I think we could just finish this game 420. They haven't forfeited already because of the insane stomp we have. And basically just run it down mid. Let's look at how much damage we can do with this. You are lame. And I think they're just AFK at base now. I thought that would one-shot him. Okay. Get some kills though. Huh. That was unexpected. But Vladimir does unexpected things. No, our first death! Oh, maybe this game wasn't as free as I thought it was. Vladimir really did a lot of plays. So now we're going to look to finish the Zonias. Now in this case, I'd actually prefer to get a stopwatch rather than the Seeker's Arm card because of the active that is so clutch. Vladimir ulti is extremely good. Okay, so our Q just killed him immediately. They have one tower. But there's a big wave here, which is in our way. He's going in the back line. He has a lot of magic resist, which makes him annoying. I think our wave is so overloading though that they can't stop it. And I think we're just gonna go for the win here. Whew. Alrighty, there's the win for you guys. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. I try to explain everything you should do with SYLAS in an advanced way, in the most specific way possible. So I hope you guys learned a lot from it, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.